Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to The Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. Here we are again, another new week, another new video, another brand new video. If you're a regular to the channel folks, you'll probably realise and you'll probably know that I've just recently had a little break and I did a tour of Scotland with the Dram Yankee. One of the distilleries that we hit on the way back down was DEANSTON. So I managed to pick up this bottle at DEANSTON. It's a limited edition and it's edition 1 of the Chronicles. Paid £85 for it, and it celebrates 4 decades of DEANSTON. So within this bottle, it has some 1977 refill cask, it has some 1994 Madeira wine casks, it has some 2004 Amontillado sherry casks, and it has some 2011 bourbon barrels. So it's got a mix, 4 different whiskey types, whiskey casks there. Really interested to see how it's married together and how it turns out. I have spent a little bit of time with it over the last couple of days, so I've really got to know it a little bit. 46.3% ABV, which is the usual for distill. Does say that it's unchill filtered. Nothing about colour. Looking at the colour, we could probably assume that it has got a little bit of colour in it, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt because it's got that wonderful orange tinge to it, which I tend to get a lot from Madeira. So I'm thinking maybe I'm hoping there's a fair old chunk of Madeira in this. So the 1994, which would be some good stuff. Yeah, 2,304 bottles. Let's nose it. Wow, nice. Just a quick one, guys. I've had it covered up by Trusty Whiskey Battle Batch 3 Whiskey Down the Hatch coins. Just let you know there is still a few available if you want to add to your collection of coins or you want to just help support the channel. I'll pop in a link into the description. You can figure out how you get some coins that way. But let's get back to the whiskey. Okay, so here's the thing. When I first nosed this, it was, and when I first got it on the neck pour, it was a little bit damp, a little bit of dunnage, a little bit of spice. It was malty, it was fruity, it was sweet, it was sour, it had it all. But as I've now had a few from it, they're all still there. That beautiful dunnage now, which I think I picked up first, has blended into the background, so it's got a little dunnage backbone to it. The maltiness is in there. There's a little spicy strip going through it. Maybe some nutmeg. Maybe some cinnamon. But it has it's where it's developed now as I've opened it and let it opened up a little bit. It's got fresh. It's got fruity. It's floral. It's like a flower basket. It's like a fruit basket. Fruit compote. At the same time, from those ex-bourbon barrels, I think it's bringing in some honey, some toffee, some vanilla. The sherry casks are delivering lots of dried fruit, dark fruit, berry fruit. Some peaches, some stoned fruit, some dried apricots. And a little bit of dark chocolate. So absolutely wonderful nose. I could spend the next 20 minutes nosing this and finding some more. Just picked up a little bit of black grape, a little bit of blackcurrant there. But yeah, lots of peaches. Beautifully integrated. So all the spices, the dunnage, the dried fruit, the sherry influence, all of that is just beautifully married. I'm not too sure how long they were married together. But yeah, real nice. That beautiful little crisp of nutmeg and cinnamon. Wonderful nose, guys. But we know here on the channel it's not all about the nose. So without any further ado, I'm going to, you know where it's going, guys. It's going to go straight down the hatch. Responsibly, of course. Cheers. Oh my. Here's where the magic happens. The nose is wonderful. The palate is superlative. So it's a little bit spicy arrival, peppery, spicy, really waxy, oily, thick mouthfeel. It's got a little bit nutty, some walnuts, maybe some hazelnuts, a little bit of toffee, a little bit of vanilla, caramel. It's all going on. A little bit oaky, maybe some oak spice there as well now that I think about it. But then it becomes very, very juicy, jammy, sticky. Fruit cocktail comes to mind. Whole bowl, orchard fruit, lots and lots of fruit. Fresh fruit, dark fruit, dried fruit, berry fruit, jammy, sticky. Peaches. Yeah, definitely some peaches there. Let's try a wee bit more. Wow. So easy to sip as well. The 46.3 is perfect ABV. I don't think I'm going to have any need for water with this, guys, because this is just great for me at the minute. If you have a bottle, then by all means, mess around a little bit with the water. Balance is wonderful. With all those casks are beautifully balanced and integrated. The spices, the dunnage in the background, the spice, the fruit, the toffee, the honey. It's malty. It's got a real malty character as well. It's complex. To be honest, I'm not really that bothered about the complexity because I'm enjoying the whiskey that much. So I'm not really bothered how complex it is because this is just wonderful stuff. And you can just keep sipping it and sipping it. Just on that note, I'll just have another quick sip. Just from sip to sip, it just seems to be getting better and better and better. Don't think it matters if you're an ex-bourbon lover or you're an ex-sherry lover or you're a lover of wine cask finishes. There's enough of this in here for everyone. I think every single one of them would enjoy this. Wow. A little bit of chocolate there now as well. So much going on. Malty, chocolate, spicy, toffee, honey, berry fruit, compote, maybe even a little bit of Christmas cake there as well now. So there's just so much going on. And I think it's a beautiful piece of work at DEANSTON. You've probably noticed I have the Distillery. I say I picked this up 2 or 3 years ago. I've never actually managed to open it, but I see that covered the 5 decades. This has replaced it. So this is edition 1. Not too sure when edition 2 is coming and what the plans are for edition 2. But £85, guys, it's a spectacular purchase. I know it's predominantly a 10-year-old whiskey because of the 2011 bourbon barrels, but I'm thinking there's enough of the age stuff in here to make it worth your while because I'm pretty sure there's enough of the Madeira in here. You've got some 2004. Even for just those little bits of, even if there's just little touches in there, it just gives you a chance to drink something from 1977. Long time ago. I think I was about 13 then. So, yeah. So, wonderful stuff. What we score this one? Wow. Finish. Let's do a bit for the finish. Okay. If there's a downside to this whiskey, it might be the finish, but it's not really. It's a medium finish. So it's not the longest finish, but there's so much going on in the nose and the palate that by the time you start sipping on this, you'll have forgot all about the finish. You'll just be enjoying the palate, you'll be enjoying the arrival, you'll be enjoying the development, you'll be loving the nose. But just for the housekeeping, it's a buttery finish, buttery, creamy, nutty, vanilla and toffee, and a little bit of oak spice. So, and there's the fruit's still, don't get me wrong, the fruit's not died off, the fruit's still there. It's maybe not as jammy when it gets to the finish, and it's not as sticky when it gets to the finish. It's still certainly juicy at the finish, so there's a lot of juicy, mouth-watering. It's a mouth-watering whiskey, which is absolutely fantastic. So what would I get to score this one? So it's very, very easy for me, guys. I'm going to score this one a 91 out of 100. No issues with this whatsoever. I'm loving it. I'm actually thinking the further I get down, it may even improve in its score. But at the minute, for me, it's a 91 out of 100. If you like the Distillery, guys, if you tried the Distillery, if you tried the Chronicles, dive into the comments. Let me know what you think. What's your favourite DEANSTON whiskey? Is it worth £85? If you've had it, let us know. Have you enjoyed it? Have you not enjoyed it? Do you like the dunnage? Do you like the fruitiness? Lots and lots of questions, guys. If you've liked the video, don't forget to give me the thumbs up. If you're a regular to the channel and you're a returning subscriber, then thank you very much and welcome back. If you're new and whiskey's your thing, then you've landed on the right channel. You may want to hit that subscribe button just down below. Just a friendly reminder from me to thee folks, it still doesn't cost you anything. It's still completely free and you're still helping the channel massively on its way to the magical 6K. Big shout out to my Patreons. Love every one of yous like brothers and sisters. Thank you for your support. Loving it. Help me buying things like this. I say I've just been to Scotland and I've picked up a few bottles, I've picked up a few bourbons, I've picked up a few scotches, so it's been a very, very emotional trip, very expensive trip, wonderful trip. Big thanks to you guys. Just down to the last thing to say, guys, is the pleasure is in the sharing, and don't forget to send good whiskey straight down the hatch. Until the next time, I'm the whiskey friend, Alan, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Cheers.